game by Rizwan. He's been severe on anything short, hasn't he? Good back foot player, exciting back foot player. He's got a wide array of shots. We've seen shots over the keeper. We've seen 6 backward of square, which was a big 6-2. So 1 ball shy of 100 overs. It's 4 and over. What's the plan then, Pakistan batsman? What would have been the chat up in the box up there? Keep it going, guys. Let's get to 400 and press on.
100 overs done in this first innings, and Pakistan 375 for 5. 375 for 5, Pakistan, Bangladesh.
जब बात सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी? डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए के लोड में। जैज मेरी सुपर पावर।
Pakistan's batters and their plans. Two accomplished batters at the crease with the platform laid. You'd imagine the discussion would have been, let's try and get runs at a slightly quicker rate in this last session, get to say 450, 460.
Just be the single. Yeah, Rizwan played quite an interesting innings, didn't he? He cruised his way to 100. I mean, he got there almost at a runner ball, and since then he's just fallen back a little bit. It's not a criticism. I think he dovetailed well with Shakil, who made a fantastic 100 out for 141 a little bit earlier. But you just feel that Rizwan will want to try and keep that tempo up, particularly with the new batter in. Might take Salman Aliaga a little bit of time to get to find his feet, although he's 10 or 15. Just got to make sure that they keep the impetus up. I think that perhaps would have been the chat. Let's get to 400, guys, and let's keep the foot on the gas. Let's try and get to 450. I think it's out. I think it's missed everything. TV.
Okay, foot is grounded, foot is still grounded, yeah, foot is still grounded when the bells are lit up, so I'm ready for my decision on the big screen.
Fairly straightforward. Had his foot well grounded behind the line. Why I say get the runs at a decent clip as well, because of the nature of the batter that Salman Aliaga is. He's busy at the crease. He doesn't mind using his feet and playing the big shot, but the message seems to be, let's try and get the runs slightly quick.
by then.
Big, but I tell you what, let's have a look.
जब बात सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी। डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए के नोट में। जैज मेरी सुपर पावर।
To Liton Das. Had it been a direct hit, Mana Liaga, maybe would have been out. But again, an illustration of the fact that Pakistan's strategy going into this session is try and get runs and get them quickly.
And so ball not doing a huge amount. Around the wicket again, Shariful continuing with his ploy. On the pull, I think he's found the gap, so he might get 2 again if they push hard. He doesn't want it. Yeah, down there, and I think if he's going to come around the wicket, the idea is to cramp up the right-handed batsman, force him into a false error or a shot or a pull shot that doesn't quite hit the middle of the bat. So maybe fine leg could come up 10-15 yards.
It's a great line just outside Mohammad Rizwan's bat. And that's the angle we've been talking about throughout. It's been the angle. Every now and then there were loose deliveries that didn't help Bangladesh's cause, because consistent pressure could not have been applied with that second new. Shakib to continue with his left arm spin. There's mid-off, which is a few yards in from the boundary.
I'd like to see Midoff come up. Just because the last over he came down pretty early, and it was good bowling from Shakib, who deceived him in flight and saw that. Taken the short leg out. They could have just kept him in. I think just hold it for a little bit longer, get Salman to come over and at least get him to hit one over the top, you know.
Shakib, plenty of experience, smart operator. The previous delivery slightly quicker through the air as well. You want to dangle the carrot here. Like you say, similar for me as well. Bring mid-off up, entice the batter, try and drag him out of the crease, try and get him to get down the wicket to use his feet. I just feel the quicker through the air, the more easier it is for the batter. Also, the way the Pakistan have come out after tea, they're looking to score. That's your opportunity. Maybe weigh the odds. It's worth a try. Bring mid-off up in the ring and ask the batters to hit over the top. Plenty of oohs and ahs because of the way Salman lined up to play that. No damage done. 382 for 5.
Rifle and Hassan to the 20s now. Two opening bowlers. They at times have bowled well. Rifle now coming around the wicket. Nahid quick at 18, so legs will just slowly start to feel it. I think some of the crowd will be feeling it too. It's been a hot day. It's been a very warm day. Oh, he comes down. And he goes big. What a shot from Rizwan. And he's got a bit of cramp.
Well, we've seen that before. All of it. From Mohammad Rizwan. Dances down the track and gives it a crack. Right out of the middle of the bat. We heard it on stump cam. Results in a 6 and a bit of a cramp as well. We've seen that before as well. But he's very quick to get up back on his feet. He's been out there a very long time, 212 deliveries, and more importantly, the ball's only gone over the boundary 12 times in his innings, so he's ran a lot with his partners.
It's quite theatrical, isn't it? Cramp must have come in very quickly.
Well, in his own words, quote unquote from Mohammad Rizwan, sometimes it's injury, sometimes it's acting.
Which one was this?
Well, I think at the post-match presentation, whoever's in charge can ask the question to him, and I'm sure he'll gladly oblige and give you the true answer.
I think he enjoyed that quite a lot. I think that ball came out of the middle of the bat and he just wanted to hold the pose a bit longer. Just holding the pose a bit too long, and that hamstring just decided to say no. Cracking shot from Rizwan, approaching 150 now. good innings, hasn't it? 148, 212. He slowed up a little bit, didn't he? Post his 100, he got there pretty quickly. But let's have a look at this shot again. It really was out of the top notch. Kept down on it, stayed down on it. Look at that. Boom. Yeah, I think he enjoyed that. I think the crowd enjoyed that too.
Why you say that? He's still batting at 70 strike rate. He scored for 2 immediately. He'll get one more. And he'll get one more, and that also brings up 150 runs for Mohammad Rizwan. He's the first wicketkeeper from Pakistan since 2009 to score 150 or more. Yeah, the gallery also stands in applause. It's been some innings from the test keeper.
Yeah, very good from start to finish. Came in under a little bit of trouble. The team were in a little bit of trouble. He came in, he's been busy. He's hit the ball in different areas. He's been particularly severe on that short one. And a bit of cramp, but he managed to put that to one side as he sprinted through for that third run. 150 appreciated, and of course applauded by his teammates. Well done, Mohammad Rizwan. Can he make it an even bigger one?
Plenty of positives for the new coach, Jason Gillespie. After a bit of a wobble at 16 for 3, Pakistan have come back extremely strongly. 151, 70 strike rate in the context of the game. He's been the quickest run scorer.
Sacrifice for our ashes, our souls, the death of sons will
Yeah, Jason Gillespie, not much has been spoken about him, of course, new to the role. Wonder, or people may wonder, what can we expect from the big Australian quick who cut his teeth in county cricket. He was the coach at Yorkshire for a number of years and always enjoyed talking to him about cricket. Always enjoyed talking to him. He's a good man. What you're going to get from him is a man that communicates well. It's a good man manager. Somebody who is very positive, and I think that's the kind of calmness that Pakistan need. Well played again from Rizwan. So both sides of the wicket. Shariful just not getting his line and length right, and that'll end another over. 393 for 5.
Rizwan and counting, 393, 104 overs bowled. Only the fact that
जब पास सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए के नोट में जैज मेरी सुपर पावर.
Yeah, there you go. Have to do that every over. Now, how long will they have to stay out in the field? And yes, Athar, it's bit premature, but looking at the game going forward, Pakistan ideally would want to bowl and then give the bowlers a rest, have a bat again. So you've got to leave yourself ample time also to win the test match. It's only day 2, only session 3, but the way that the pitch has played and the history of this Rawalpindi pitch in test matches in the recent past has been a pitch that stays good for batting for almost all days. Not a problem in the 4th innings to be batting out. There's very little to work with for the bowlers. There's deterioration in Pindi is negligible, so calculations will probably come into play.
Yeah, just trying to understand what you just said, Bazit, mentioning that throughout the test match at this venue, the pitch usually stays good for batting.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there begs the question from the coaching staff, the think tanks, the skipper, when do you really want to accelerate at some point? I know it's still a long way to go. This is only the 2nd day. Got big loss of overs and almost 50 overs lost. 49 because you need to bowl 90 in a day's play. We only had 41 yesterday, but they will be covering it up. 98 today. So we'll come back to that because it's a nice point of discussion here. 395 for 5.
स्पेलिंग ही गलत मदद कर देंगे।
नहीं सही लग रहा है पर आप की रावी लिख रहे हैं।
जब बात सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी। डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए की नोट में। जैज मेरी सुपर पावर।
Evidence of the pitch getting better and the batters enjoying it much more on day 2. 237 for 1. There's not been a period of play when you think, okay, something's happening and the bowlers are on top and there's a wicket around the corner. Now, history suggests, as Athar Ali Khan and I have having this discussion, history suggests that the Rawalpindi pitch will stay good for batting throughout. So you need to give yourself a little bit of extra time to get those 20 wickets to win a test match.
And to do that, you need to have that cushion of scoring freely and quickly. Looking to pick up a single. At what stage? I mean, if you look at what has happened so far in this test match, they've won at a run rate of 3.76, but in the 3rd session, they picked up 28 runs in 7 overs. He's just bowled one more delivery here. So do you feel there will be a time where they will be looking to actually put the foot on the accelerator and try to score a little bit quickly, because you would need ample time to bowl Bangladesh out twice, not once, twice, to win the test match.
Turns it away, maybe come back for the 2nd. I think the way that Shan Masood has talked about this test match squad, or the way that he wants to lead, and even Jason Gillespie, that they want to be aggressive and take the more aggressive option. So I reckon at some stage tonight they need to accelerate. They need to make sure that they get as many as possible and give themselves a cushion, not only with runs but with being able to bowl Bangladesh out once and then give their bowlers a rest. Now, tell you these conditions, humid conditions, and it takes a lot out of you. So I don't think that you can expect your bowlers to bowl a side out once and then come into the field again to bowl. If maybe it was better weather, maybe it was November, December, you could use that option, but you would probably want them to get whatever however many runs you get Bangladesh out, presumably get them out as quickly as possible, but you still need your bowlers to get some sort of rest, so you'll need to bat again. So you have to factor that in too.
In the modern day and age, you don't see the teams declaring, not asking the opposition to come and bat again. We'll wait and see what happens in this test match. 398 for 5.
जब बात सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी। डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए के लोड में। जैज मेरी सुपर पावर।
Day by day break up. It's still look bowling strike rates. You look at 97, 85, 58, 55, and then 77. So even if it's 77, the bowling strike rate, that shows you that it isn't as easy to get wickets as a normal deteriorating surface. 38 on the 5th day is still a surface where you'd still want to bat. It's not behaving as if you can roll aside over in the last couple of days. So the deterioration of the surface isn't a great cause of concern, but the cause of concern right now is that Salman Ali Agha has been dismissed. Shakib Al Hasan with the ball just turning slightly. Salman trying to go over mid-wicket, the leading edge, and he departs.
Yeah, it's the spinner who've done the trick for Bangladesh. Earlier it was Medias and Miraj who's taken the catch. This time around he's trying to flick it away on the onside, gets a leading edge, and it is as simple as that. He gobbles it up easily. Lovely delivery from
जब बात सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी। डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए के लोड में। जैज मेरी सुपर पावर।
Pakistan Cricket Board, Mohsin Naqvi, enjoying Pakistan's batting so far. 398. Shakib Al Hasan just gets a breakthrough. The left arm spin, a little bit of purchase off the surface. Shaheen Shah Preeti walks in. Not a lot of runs to talk about, but he can strike the ball, and he's not averse to taking the spinners on, especially. But Shakib Al Hasan just floating it up. Slightly slower through the air, but the intention from Salman Ali Agha was to get a boundary, and he goes towards the leg side. Ball turns.
Yeah, it just shows there's a hint of turn. There's a bit of a gripper for the spinners. Yeah, he didn't like it. And once you try as a right-hander taking on someone who is taking the ball away from the right-hander, it's risky business. And he pays the price. Full credit to Shakib Al Hasan. Among the wickets, it was the seamers who did the damage yesterday. No wickets for the seamers so far today. It's the spinners, Medias and Miraj, and Shakib Al Hasan have picked up the 2 wickets that has fallen today.
short leg in place. Shaheen Shah Afridi will always take the positive route. We know that about him. But field set, a short leg and a deep long on and a deep mid wicket. Suddenly there is a little bit of turn from Saqib Al Hasan.
Pakistan did not go with the frontline spinner. They've gone in with 4 seamers. Interesting to see how they go about when they get their turn to bowl here on this surface. It's been a good one for batting.
Interesting now the approach, especially from Rizwan. Shaheen Shah Afridi with him. Obviously, he knows that Shaheen Shah Afridi can hold an run up and there's no mug with the bat. But does the approach change? Does he take more risks or does he let Shaheen Shah Afridi take a risk? If square leg goes out. Really floated up, really flighted by Saqib. It's a good over. Wicket maiden. It's 398 for 6.
जब पास सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी। डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए के लोड में। जैज मेरी सुपर पावर।
Just spotted himself on the camera. Pretty happy with that. $153 Rizwan. Trying to see if there's any change in approach. Bunts it down the ground just for a single.
I'm also thinking whether Pakistan would like to see Bangladesh bat today before the end of the day's play. Would you want to see that? Because it's a nervy time for any team to get in and play maybe 7 or 8 overs, because after this over, another 31 overs to be bowled.
Yeah, almost 32 overs, 31.4 remain. And there you go. Shaheen Shah Afridi, well, we know he only bats one way. And he smashed that to the fence. And with that boundary, the 400 comes up for Pakistan.
Intentions are loud and clear. He's not going to hang around. He's just come on to bat, just move his right leg away and then smashes it. Picks up a boundary, one bounce to the fence.
Goes again, the inside edge. He wants to strike, but he'll only get a single, but he's not going to shy away from that big hit. It was good from Mehdi Hasan that he still kept long on and mid-wicket up. Making Shaheen just fetch this from outside off stump.
Yeah, when you see a batter who just come on to bat and likes to take on the bowler straight away, it gives you an indication what is the plan. The plan is to go and score runs quickly. And that's the reason why I asked you a little while earlier whether Pakistan is thinking to get Bangladesh in before the end of the day's play.
Ideally, you want 2 bites of the cherry with the new ball. Maybe bowl a few overs, maybe 10, maybe 12 with the new ball tonight, and then when you come back tomorrow morning, bowling fresh day, maybe you have that newish ball to work with again. But that remains to be seen. Right now, it is Shah Afridi who's already hit one over the top of mid-wicket. This time forward defensive. 405 for 6.
जब पास सुपर पावर हो मंथली एक्स जैसी तो फिक्र कैसी। डायल करो *7733# और पाओ इतना सब कुछ सिर्फ 2100 रुपए के नोट में। जैज मेरी सुपर पावर।
Pakistan still building. It cost 400 now. Akul Hassan with the wicket last over into his 26th over. A little change in field. Now a short fine in place. Lots of options to take the single for Rizwan. Quick single. Oh, there's an appeal inquiry, but Shah Afridi looks pretty confident.
TV umpire to director. We have an umpire review for a run out at the striker's end. Side on angle, please. Okay, that's fine. Freeze it there. Just take it back, please. Just take it back one frame, nice and slow. Yeah. Okay, yeah, just keep rolling through. Okay, bat is grounded. Bat is grounded before the wicket is broken, so I'm ready for my decision on the big screen.
All right, this is time for drinks.